Hello guys, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. Today is July 5th. I hate this summer heat because I'm just absolutely drenched with sweat. Um, no, I'm doing a little better now. I lost some progress because I failed to make a save state or something. And I won't have that problem in this video because I'll be very paranoid and making save states all the time. So now we made it up here, we have a key in tow, and we're walking through the famous twisted hallway. Oh yeah. It's so twisted. It's like my mind. Anyway, today is July 5th. There were some fireworks yesterday, and some, oh god, I hate it when, like, spit gets in my throat or something, and I, like, can't talk without choking. It's, like, unbearable. Unbelievable. Oh, there's Wallmasters in this room, this rude guys, who's like, hey, want a free ride back to the beginning of the dungeon? I don't think so. But they do feel, it does feel nice when you get a big, healthy reward of cash for defeating them. Why, so, oh, wow. Wow, that sure is on the wall there. What is this? Inception? So, yeah. Really? We need 3 keys? We need the 1 key to... Well, right, because we never did the mini-boss. Do we really have to do the mini-boss before going there? That's news to me. I guess it shouldn't be news to me, but it is. Because I'm a cephalopod, and I need daily injections of vitamin. Can you stop? Get out of my way! Oh, what was that? Just yeah, there's some we're breaking like the walls of the game a little bit there. The camera's going out of bounds. I always like it when that happens. I like that Pan and Koek video that he did. Where it's like, and now we go out of bounds. That video was really good. I remember. Oh yeah, there's a Skulltula here. There actually was a Skulltula in that other area that's right before this one, the Sacred Garden or whatever that place is called. It's like that sub area of the Lost Woods, but it's the one where you have to hide from the dudes, the big dudes who chase you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Good. Camera's going out of bounds again. Also, little trivia there. That's the symbol of the Forest Temple. That looks more like wind. People think that originally the Forest Temple was going to be some sort of wind temple, because when you get to Ganon's castle and there's, you know, a mini dungeon that's based on each of the previous. There's a mini dungeon based on basically each of the medallions, including Light, but there is no Light Temple. Oh, I need some milk. I need Mother's Milk, which is apparently a character from The Boys, which is neither a comic that I have read nor a show that I have watched. But I know that there is a guy named Homelander, and he's a Sigma. I'm kidding. He's not a Sigma. I mean, if Sigma means toxic masculinity, then that's exactly what he is, but yeah. Oh my god, people watch The Boys without realizing that it's making fun of them. As far as I know, people were aware of exactly what the show's making fun of. But, yeah, you know, whatever. It's news to me. Okay, so basically here we get a really cool thing. Actually, I'm just kidding. We get a key. And now let's head all the way back to the other place that we need to go. So will I just leave our journey in? But yeah, there was a Skulltula in that other area, and I was like, well, I want to, you know, get a Skulltula, any Skulltulas that I'm missing, but didn't do that while I was recording the episode, and I don't want to do something off camera that I didn't do on camera, because it would be misleading to the audience. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So now back through this room where we were talking about 7-Eleven. I have started playing Moon, or Moon Remix RPG Adventure, as it's usually known, because just Moon by itself is kind of too short of a title. I don't know. Sometimes short titles work, but not all the time. It's a lot like trying to play Majora's Mask, except it's a lot more confusing, and it's a bit harder. I'd say it's harder than Majora's Mask because you have to do things. Like, it has, like a game over system that's a little bit similar to Majora's Mask, in that if you run out of time, you get a game over. But basically, like, Majora's Mask, you get 3 days, which is a pretty healthy amount of time, especially if you learn how to slow it down. With this game, like, you start out, you can only have a day, and then after you get some more love, you can have a day and a little bit of a night, and then eventually you can have a full day and a full night. But, like, the day feels like it's over in minutes. So, like, figuring out what to do... No fair, you can walk over the air, and I can't. I remember one time I was doing this fight, and I fell through that thing in the center, and I was not happy. At least it wasn't the fire temple, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm not worried about dying, because I have 3 fairies. And at least fairies are automatic. They automatically revive you, which... Oh! Okay, game. Have a massive slowdown when the bones... Yeah, okay. Can we keep going, Mr. Skeleton Dude? So yeah, these are Stalfos. If you don't eat your spinach, you'll end up like a Stalfos. What? No! That's not what I wanted to happen. Oh, whoa, okay. Apologies, maybe it's just a crappy emulator, but like, holy cow, I was not expecting that much slowdown. I mean, I like this emulator, I like being able to play on my iMac, because it's like, you know, a big screen and everything, and I can just plug in my N64 controller. It's not a real N64 controller, it's a N64 controller with a USB thing. So it's made for computers, basically. But yeah, I like being able to play on my iMac because it's like a nice big screen and I can just sort of, you know, relax and enjoy the big screen. But yeah, I've had some issues, I guess, with this emulator. Usually not that bad, but like, I remember Donkey Kong 64, there was a lot of glitches with that, like, especially when I was trying to swing on vines. I would, like, the vines would, like, be freaking out as to whether they were in reality or not. It was terrible. It was hard to describe. It's hard to describe, but if I ever decide to do an LP of Donkey Kong 64, you'll see what I mean. The other thing with this emulator is that it's a bit more noticeable. You can see that, like, you can see 4 squares instead of, like, one solid thing, and it's basically just, like, you can see the seams between polygons a bit more, and it's a bit more defined, which usually isn't that bad, but, like, on title screens for certain games, you'll just see, it'll just be squares everywhere. I've been trying to, like, understand what makes, like, the N64 and the PS1, like, look different, and really it's not that much. I always thought that it was because the N64 has, like, smooth polygons that are sewn together more smoothly, and then the PS1 has, like, polygons with really sharp edges or vertices. And of course it has like the vertice jiggle, which is sort of a important part of the PS1 aesthetic. But yeah, I can see sort of sharp edges on everything here. Like the edges are a bit pixelated instead of smooth, which I like. But I'm just saying it almost looks a bit more like, you know, I'm playing Ocarina of Time for the PS1 or something, which obviously doesn't exist. I'm just saying this is what it would probably look like. There's no jiggle, thank goodness. I think if there was a bunch of like a vertex jiggle, then I would get a bit nauseous. But I remember Silo Sybil, which is this great indie game that emulates like the feel of a PS1 3D platformer, has a setting where you can set the vertex jiggle to be really high or really low, or you can set it to have like sort of more modern graphics, or you know, whatever you want. Anyway, this is the coolest part of the dungeon right here, and I'm just talking over it. But this is really one of the most magical things in the whole game, is shooting out these paintings. It's just such a cool idea. I'm really sad that you only do this for 2 rooms, and that the other 2 ghosts are different. So, yeah, you kind of have to be... These ghosts are a bit shy. You have to be far enough away. They're a bit camera shy, you know? They're like me. I'm a bit camera shy. This one's not taking the bait. This one should be... How are you supposed to do this one? Nice out-of-bounds camera there. You can just do the corner of it, like so. No, not quite. It's a cobweb. There's a spider web. There's a spider web. A cobweb. A spider web. It's kind of debatable whether there's really any difference, but... I've always, like, thought that cobwebs were more just like dirt and dust, and spider webs were, you know, actual silk from a spider's butt. Not really a butt. Abdomen. Abdomen. That's so sad. The spiders don't have butts. I don't know. I don't know why it should be sad. So, who are you? Beth, one of the Poe sisters. Beth Poe. That'd be a great name. Anyway, which one was Beth in Little Women? Was Beth the oldest? Or was Joe the oldest? Amy was the artistic one. Joe was the writer. And then I want to say either Beth or Meg was the oldest and the most, like, traditionally feminine one, in that she gets married first. Beth's the sick one, the one that dies. Or is that Meg? Yeah, obviously I haven't read the actual Little Women book. I think Beth might be the one that dies, but I cannot say for sure. Can you stop being annoying? At least it's not Majora's Mask where I have to fight you under a time limit. Why are you going so far away? Oh my goodness, there's a floating torch. Whatever am I gonna do? Okay, cool. Good. Good game. Oh, this is the compass. I'll take that. Yeah, I was debating whether or not to... today's a Friday, so I have to go see my therapist after this anyway, but, I was debating whether to And I usually walk to my therapist's office because it's not that far, but, like, I don't know, the city's just so busy and loud in the summer and hot and sweaty. But I'll be fine. I'll have my sunglasses, I'll have some earplugs. But I was debating whether or not to record Anodyne or Ocarina today, and I was like, well, I've done like 8 episodes of Anodyne in a row almost, and I haven't recorded that much Ocarina since May. Bow and arrow work on you? Yeah, it does. Or I could start something completely new, but I still have Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass post-game to do, and that, you know, which I've been putting off. Haha, untwists your hallway. Because you know that meme. You know the meme that I'm talking about. Uncreepy's your pasta. Not that my pasta was creepy to begin with. It was regular pasta. I told him I didn't want regular spaghetti. I wanted spooky spaghetti. If you call this number one more time, we'll shove the PK meter in your bumhole. Yeah. Bill Murray. And then there's Ernie Hudson, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis. How many of them are dead now? Is it just Harold Ramis? Or I think Dan Aykroyd's still alive. It's gonna be a sad day for, like, the whole world when Bill Murray passes away. I just... I even feel like... Oh, don't say that. Don't jinx it. Oh, this room is annoying as all things considered on NPR. Trying to find creative ways not to swear. This guy is so bad. I think I've died to this guy. So this is a floor master. The other ones are wall masters. And they have another one called stair masters. And they're a really good workout. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was perfect. See, the really annoying part is when they split into 3. Because you have, like, a time limit before they all fuse together. You know that JonTron one? He's like, then they fuse together. Another key. Now I have Dos Keys. Dos Equis, get it? It's a joke. About a brand of liquor or something. Either tequila or rum, I don't know, because I don't care. We got the boss key, now we have to go back to the right side of the dungeon. I like dungeons that are symmetrical, they're cool. Oh, there's something on the left side also. This dungeon can be annoying for just, remembering... Yeah. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I'm just gonna say remembering. Remember. There is some other stuff in this room, but it's not that important. I think there's like one chest that has arrows. Let's check it out anyway. Let's check it out. The murder house. It's my impression of Varg Skeletor, aka Vine Sauce Joel. Are you impressed? Art thou impressed? So there's that door over there. That's where we just came from. And then there's like yeah. No, I'm just gonna check it out because it's stupid, but it exists, and I just want to show it off. Yeah, that chest right there. So you go over here. And shoot this eyeball switch. I like the eyeball switches. The bouncing physics on those chests. I could probably just jump over there, but I'm gonna play it safe and hookshot over there. And it's like arrows. There's something I won't say useless, but it's not, like, necessary. It's a necessary evil. It's a fascinating rhythm. How does that song go again? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So now I guess it's just the point of the video where I'm like, oh, where do I end this video without making it awkward? Well, I will make it awkward anyway. Chris Chan. No, I don't know. How I Met Your Mother. Jason Segel. Steven Seagal is the dude who's like the karate dude. Me want the punani dude. Jason Segel is the one who's the actor who's kind of, you know, in a few shows that I don't watch or care about, I guess. So wait, when you go through here, there's like a hole that you fall into. But is there, like, actually anything else? There's the boss key. I don't think there's anything else in that room. So then how do we... Interesting. So let's, like, make the hallway back to Twisted again. Yes, great sentence. Make the hallway back to Twisted. Awaken. Oh, tarnished one. You have no maidens. Poor guy, just wants some maidens. Should go on findmaidensinyourarea.com. And then he gets a bunch of viruses. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not even being funny anymore. I'm not funny anymore. I've lost humor, just like the right-wing media. No, anyway. Ooh, I have a headache. I don't know whether it's just like I'm dehydrated or I haven't had a proper lunch yet today. So I should make one of those things happen at some point or another. At some point, I'll, you know, fix my life, put my life back in order, because it definitely needs that. Oh, here's another hallway that we can... Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, Navi. I wish there was a way to make Navi's text a little bit faster. Is there a hole? Okay, there is a hole in the floor at some point. Actually, if we kill this wall master, we might get, like, the cash, you know? Cash App link in bio. Claim your $50. Because people are definitely out there just giving away money. I don't know, maybe they are. But, like, once you're, like, old enough or cynical enough or whatever, then it's hard to believe in, like, anything that's too good to be true. Which includes, like, giving away free money. And I don't know why I'm talking about that at all. This puzzle is weird, but it's also cool. Yeah, instead of making things, like, remotely simple, they had to go all out with this room. And like, the weird pink poison at the bottom of the room, it's completely unnecessary, but just kind of an aesthetic choice. They want to make you feel like you're in the bog of eternal stench. You know, from Labyrinth. Not Pan's Labyrinth, but the Jim Henson movie Labyrinth. Which happens to be one of my, like, top 5 or so. Top 5-ish favorite movies of all time. Oh, what? You can't go back? Pooh. Poodonkus. Poodonkus is a funny name. It's like, it's Strong Mad Stuffed Dinosaur from Homestar Runner. But the fact that they call him Pudonkus is really funny. I mean, they have a lot of funny names in that web series show. I don't want to call it a show because it's not really a show, but oh hey, cash. Get out of here. The monies. The monies are mine. Oh, and it's the Alice in Wonderland room. Yay. I call it that because it looks like chess, and there is chess in Through the Looking Glass. Which... Okay, no. Maybe I should just wait until, I'm fine, I have a few fairies. I'll be fine. Okay, I dare you to fall on me this time. Okay, cool. Okay, this one, I think. Okay, I can see the shadows of the Skulltulas. So I just won't be fooled by them. And I'll hit the switch. It would be nice if there was a way to kill them. Okay, and then the square that's to the left of the chest is safe. I like games with chessboard puzzles. Like, even if the game has nothing to do with chess. Like, I can't remember any off the top of my head. But I feel there's a giant chessboard in, Secret of Evermore. So what do I have to do? Do I have to shoot this? Okay, there's a strategy for, like, getting this right every single time. Because it'll put the blocks down the same every single time. But if you fail that... Oh, crap. If you fail this once, then the blocks will, like, change. And then it'll be much harder after that. So I'm... Oh... Stop doing that. He's like going one more than the one that I actually want. Because like you have to basically release the button before you want him to stop moving instead of like exactly when you want him to stop moving. Because he's moving like in integer amounts of steps. Oh my god, programming. Let's see if I can make this happen. I think I can. I believe. That was pretty good. I feel, quote-unquote proud of myself. Only quote-unquote proud of myself, because until I get a job this summer, I won't have the capacity for feeling proud of myself. No, I'm kidding. Until I get a girlfriend this summer, I won't have the capacity for feeling proud of myself. I'm just kidding. I'll talk to these things about my... talk to my therapist about these things today. So which one are you? You're Amy. You're the artistic one. The one that goes to Europe and marries Lori at the end of the book. I think Amy marries Lori at the end of the book. I've seen the Little Women movie with Maya Hawke and Emma Watson and Timothy Chalamet. That one is Greta Gerwig, I think. But I haven't seen like the other one, which is the quote-unquote more famous one or whatever. But I like the Greta Gerwig one enough. But you know, I would enjoy it. I like if there's a book that I like seeing different film adaptations of it. There's also a really nice Little Women opera by Mark Adamo. So I think we'll kill this spider and then we'll say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed this video a bit more than Link did, because Link is in a world of hurt. Not really. Link is gonna be fine. And I'll be fine too. So see you in the next episode of Ocarina of Time, where we're gonna finish the Forest temple, probably, hopefully. Have a good one.